Travis and Alexia hanging out with us.
10 seconds.
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Yeah, I am nervous, eh? 2, 1. What's up?
Look at us.
Production value.
I know. Fuck. We are in the big leagues now.
We're not fucking around anymore.
What other fucking PEI podcast has this shit, man? None.
No, Alexia, it's
Turn
not.
your fucking notifications on.
It's not on YouTube. Sorry, it's just on Instagram.
Yeah. So here we are. It will be on YouTube though. We figured out video. We did it for you guys. We did it for the audience. You guys. We did it for you.
We made an investment for this.
Yeah. Now we have assets. We have assets in the company.
Exactly.
For those of you that are just listening, we bought a fucking webcam and we fucking hooked it up to this streaming thing so we can fucking
we got
stream
like
it.
we got like a title and we got like an opening screen with a countdown and we got you'll see. Well, there's more to come too. Anyway, it's also gonna be we're gonna upload it to YouTube after, so you'll still get all the video with all the live stream stuff too. So
yeah.
Minus we don't have a way to like
We don't get the feed yet. Maybe we'll get it later, but but fucking
we're rocking
First steps. First fucking steps. We need to keep looking at the camera. So, anyways, I think we should start by just talking about how we just got copyright strike.
We literally we had the countdown timer going for 15 minutes, and then Instagram turned it off and said your stream might have been playing music that belonged to somebody else.
We unmuted the music, or we unmuted ourselves during the timer for like fucking 30 seconds.
It's to sound check.
We were just sound checking, and we like really quietly had fucking Supertramp playing in the background, and it fucking that is what did it. That's what did it.
Yeah.
So we get
10 seconds of music got us copyright.
Yeah. So
struck.
I get a notification on my phone. It's like your video contained fucking copyright music, and it's been taken down. I was like, what?
Panic.
Yeah, because there was like 2 minutes left in the timer.
Yeah, the timer's still going. It doesn't stop. So, and we wanted to start at 9:30 on the dot, which we did to the second, in case you guys didn't realize.
Yeah. So listen, we're taking this shit seriously now,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. Taking this shit fuck seriously.
Hello, Jessica and Kira.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, Alexia. They got some dude just sitting there listening to fucking Supertramp. And like just listening to our podcast.
Man, I feel like it works the same way as like Shazam works. Like
it's
it just
an algorithm.
Like it hears it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's like an algorithm is how that shit works.
That's nuts.
It's fucking crazy, man. So, cuz I've seen like hi Jessica, hi Kira. But I don't know. I was very astonished, honestly. So, I mean, fucking good for you Instagram, I guess, but also fucking fuck you, Instagram.
Yeah, fuck you, Instagram.
Same time. Now we're going to get fucking striked for that, talking down to fucking Instagram.
Dude, we're going to get a fine.
Who the fuck is the CEO of Instagram? He's an asshole.
Dude, it's fucking, it's Facebook. It's
fucking Facebook? Zuck?
Zuck,
fuck,
dude. Zuck is
man,
after
fuck you, Zuck.
Zuck.
Piece of shit.
Hey, what do you guys think of my mustache?
I hear that Chris sounds much louder than Matt.
Oh, really?
Get fucked. Actually, I'm getting fucked. I'm turning you down.
Okay.
So.
Or should you turn you up?
Yeah, I'll turn me up. There. How about that shit?
Yeah, I think I'm still a little louder.
Kira says, Matt. And I'm saying, Kira.
What do you guys think of my mustache? I'm going back to mustache.
You need to shave your beard.
Well, no, I don't want to do like, I want it just to be longer than the beard, you know?
Oh.
Like how it is. So it's not like weird.
Turn your fucking off.
Dude, that's on here. I don't know how to fucking mute that shit.
Oh,
wait. Do not. Fuck. Focus. Do not disturb. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Do you like it though?
Yeah, but it looks like it's not that long enough that you
yet.
can't really notice,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I always keep my mustache slightly longer, but
you also have a thinner
I have
mustache.
a thin mustache, so I got a pencil mustache. I'm like fucking a little French guy, I guess. Don't know how to speak French.
Hey, bonjour, look
Yeah.
at my mustache, huh?
Yeah. What today we got a new food processor in the kitchen, and it says in French it's called robot de cuisine. Robot de cuisine.
Hey, la robot de cuisine.
So now they keep referring to me as robot de cuisine. So yeah,
Nice.
that's me. I'm the robot de cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
French.
We're fucking, listen, the amount of stress that I went through to set this shit up for you guys, because we originally had it, so like you'll notice that you had to turn your phone around, so we had to make the stream vertical, so then set it up so you guys just had to like turn your phones to the side. Originally I just had it horizontal, like landscape mode.
And then we tested it to see, and it was like just half.
Yeah,
the
like
fucking
zoomed in, so we had to completely redo it.
Yeah, just within the last like hour.
Yeah, luckily Matt had a good idea on how to make it faster, so.
And that was just to make it so that you guys rotate. But I think it adds to the experience. What do you guys think? Do you think? I think it's the experience. It makes it so it's like you're fucking here. You're in the goddamn zone. Fucking here with us, flipping the camera.
Also, would you guys rather us continue to stream this on Instagram, or would you rather it go on YouTube? Like stream it on YouTube. We'll still upload it to YouTube, but
stream it to Instagram. I don't know. What's better?
Because there is a way for us to do both. Like we can stream to both, but you have to use like a different service, and it costs money.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to start a fucking GoFundMe.
If you guys want to pay monthly for this shit, we'll do it.
Subscribe. It's like a subscription service. Not subscribe to our YouTube channel, but do that too.
Yeah. Anyway,
it says, can you do both? I like YouTube better. Yes, we can do both.
We can do both. We can.
But it costs money.
But it costs money. We can, but it's gonna cost us.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, I think we can do both for free, but it's like watermarked.
Oh.
Which is stupid.
Depends what the watermark looks like.
It's big and ugly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
But it's like $20 a month, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's expensive.
That's so expensive.
Fuck no.
Yeah. Maybe we can find a cheaper one.
Maybe.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
So we have an album to review.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Ben isn't here, but
yeah,
he can fucking
he'll
listen to it
he'll
later.
fucking listen to the review of his album. This was chosen. Well, it was randomly selected, but by fucking Ben suggested it. So listen to "Crime of the Century" by Supertramp.
Check this out, guys. Ready?
Oh,
look at that!
That shit's crazy.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So, Supertramp. I don't know what the fuck to say about them, really. I think they're American.
I think so too.
And they're like it's one of those bands where I've known for so long, and I know like they're popular, and I know a lot of their songs, and I like them actually a lot. And they just freaking like, I don't know anything about the band itself though. YouTube. But I don't know anything about the band, where they're from, what any of the names of the dudes are, what like
nothing. We could have looked this up and talked about it,
but
but we were fucking busy figuring this shit out.
Yeah,
so.
but I've heard many songs by Supertramp.
What's their biggest hits?
The Logical song.
What's their other biggest hits?
Do they make the "Take a Look at My Girlfriend"? I think that might be them.
Yeah,
I think that's them. And no, those are two pretty massive hits, right?
Yeah, those are
right
pretty big songs. Yeah.
Right off the bat, and like they're pretty good. So, fucking all day, I'm here chilling, listening to it, and what do you know? YouTube Music doesn't have 3 of the songs, which is kind of bothersome.
Lame.
Yeah.
Time to switch, Matt. You can't listen to Supertramp.
Hell no.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
I'm looking up at Supertramp hits. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We've moved on.
Yeah,
We've moved on.
But I think that the album, so let me start by saying what I think is happening in the album. I feel like this is like a concept album of sorts where, I don't know, dude's going crazy. Some shit.
Really?
Well, yeah. Didn't you hear the song called Asylum? And like
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the track names.
Dude,
They're
I
right
didn't
here.
listen to the lyrics at all.
Well, I didn't even either, but it's very apparent. And even
Oh.
just barely listening to it. It's called like School. Fucking bloody well right. Hide in your shell. Asylum. Dreamer. Like, you know.
Okay.
It's I was like, okay.
And then he commits a crime at the end.
I guess maybe. I didn't listen that much.
Whoa.
But, you know, so if they're going for a concept album, that's pretty cool.
The album cover is dope. The album
Fucking
cover is
sick.
so
album
sick.
cover.
Like, album covers from the 70s, low key. Well, no. I was about to say they're always shit, but they're either really good or they're just like a group photo.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that a lot of them, I don't know, I think
there's
a lot that
so
are
many
really
of
good.
where it's like the boys and they're just like,
Yeah, in front of something.
yeah.
But like, yeah, they have all their albums have cool album covers. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
They have pretty good album
Fuck
covers.
yeah.
Good job, Supertramp.
10 out of 10 album cover.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Album cover might even be better than the album. Just kidding.
Probably not. Also, I tried to choose a background for the live stream that like kind of reflected the album that we're doing, like kind of just worked color scheme wise. So I went with like a deep blue. I didn't want to do a light blue because then it just would look weird. But maybe we'll do that every week. We'll like whatever. We'll like pick a color like to like relate to the album that we're doing.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea.
Thanks, Matt.
Great idea.
Thanks, dude.
So, what did you think of the album?
I liked it.
I liked it too.
It was.
actually.
It's like good dad rock, you know.
Good. You know, it's like piano rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
But
that
there's
fucking-
also, and then every once in a while they bring in a nice distorted guitar, and it just hits so much harder when you like haven't
Yeah.
heard one for a little while.
You know, I would group this band in with like Queen, because you know a lot of piano rock. Queen.
Yeah.
It's like some of this album's really like theatrical.
That was
Especially,
like
the
the
last
vibe.
song.
That was
really,
like what really stuck out to me is how theatrical it
yeah,
was.
it's very theatrical. Like there's a lot of like strings and orchestral type beat
And
on
and
this shit.
building up and
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really theatrical, really orchestral. So that really reminded me of like Queen.
Mhm.
But honestly, if you know me, you know that I don't fucking like Queen. I like this better than Queen, honestly.
Really, I like Queen more. I think.
I don't really
But-
like Queen.
Yeah, it's like kind of that vibe, but maybe
little
a little
more
more
rocky. It was
Yeah,
a little more rocky.
and a little more stripped down. I mean, some
Yeah.
Queen songs are very rocky, but if you look at the piano ballads from Queen,
Yeah, a little more stripped down, a little more rocky, and I
Mhm.
fucking like that.
I thought some of the the production reminded me a lot of like Steely Dan, like the way things were panned and the way they were mixed, and kind of sometimes they had like a vocal thing in the background
Yeah,
happening, and like some horn lines and flute and stuff. There's clarinet in one song.
yeah.
Kind of
There's
gave
sax
me that.
in a bunch of it
Yeah,
too.
saxophone. Kind of gave me that vibe.
Yeah, it's like if instead of like a bunch of like Steely Dan being like two like jazz dudes making a rock-ish music, it's
Yeah.
like if classical dudes did the same thing.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
It's kind of what it's like, because it's like a lot of it did seem really like classical, and like I mean there was one part in one of the songs where like everything kind of faded out at the end, and then they were like it was like playing like a classical song. I can't name it, but like I knew it before, and it was playing in the background, and I'm like, oh, it's a fucking classical song, you know?
Oh, was there like a sample?
Yeah,
What? Which one?
I think it was like I think it was Rudy. I think it was that one called Rudy. Yeah, but
Hey, Ben's here.
Ben, bro.
Hey.
we're talking about the album, man.
Hey.
And yeah, I thought that I think my favorite song was Hide in Your Shell. I like that one. It was like the most kind of rocky. It
That
was
one-
cool.
That one and Bloody Well Right, which I knew before. It was the only one I knew before.
Yeah, I like that
And,
one too. That one was good.
And the title track, Crime of the Century. Particularly the saxophone solo.
Yeah.
Just banged.
I didn't really like that one. That one was like a little bit too like stadium fucking piano rock ballad, like a little
Yeah.
too much. You know?
It definitely wasn't my favorite, but I was like vibing with like the end. Like it was like real big at the end.
Yeah. So that shit was I don't know. I thought it was a really good album, though. Honestly, fucking.
Oh, it's a solid album. I'm definitely like gonna throw some of these songs on over the summer.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like a good like driving to the beach
Yeah.
songs.
Driving tunes.
Like,
Yeah.
Bloody Well Right. Like I can just see myself cruising in the Rolla to Brackley.
Yeah. Got some
Yeah.
good riffs, you know?
Yeah,
We
some
did
good
get
riffs.
a few good riffs in this album, so
Mhm.
a couple good distorted guitars.
I'll have to listen to it again and really pay attention to like the lyrics and like stuff. You know?
Yeah.
One listen through, I feel like, is only really enough to like get the general like vibe of what it is, and then you gotta listen a few times to like pick things out that you really enjoy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So I listened to it at work, and then I listened to it kind of like later, and then I listened to it a little bit before. Thanks, Ben, for saying nice layout. Appreciate it.
I listened to it while I played F1 racing, so it was kind of
Nice.
kind of added to it.
Yeah, probably.
I beat my best lap time on Monaco with it on, so
Hey, there you go.
So it's worth something.
So what do you rate it?
I'm gonna give this one. If I'm saying just like generally and like compared to all music, I will give it a 6.5. But if we're comparing it to only dad rock, I give it an 8.3.
Just compare it to, like, do you like it? Like, in your terms of liking it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Yeah.
give it like a 7.5.
I give it, like, an 8.
I'm trying to be
You know,
thorough.
Well,
with
like...
my rating.
I don't know. If I'm, like, to place it in my top, like,
You know?
1,000 albums ever, I don't know where the fuck it would be.
Probably. Would it be? I mean, have I listened to 1,000 albums? Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, man.
I have more than 1,000 saved on my thing, but I
1,000 albums or 1,000 songs?
albums. But have I listened to every
Yeah.
album, every song, and every single one of those albums? Probably
No.
No.
Yeah, but I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. You know?
It's my favorite that we've reviewed yet.
Might be mine too. 'Cause
Low key, we've had some pretty shitty ones. So far.
What was it? Fucking.
Actually, no. I feel like Silk Sonic was. I like,
I probably like that one a little better too.
but not much better. But it's definitely better than
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
And honestly, better than fucking last week's one.
Better than last
Sorry, fucking experimental music. Fuck, it's like,
Last
Sorry.
week, it was like 2 weeks ago. Sorry, Braden. But
man, it's fucking.
So we after last week's abomination of an episode, we had a meeting and we discussed
Executive meeting.
direction with the podcast. And well, one, we decided that we wanted to just like put in a little more effort, which is why you're getting this. Two, we discussed kind of how we're going to format the podcast. So every week it's going to start. We're going to just have a little chat, introduction,
Cheaty chatty.
do the album review, and then we have a conversation piece to talk about, which we're going to try to keep related to things that apply to us, unless we have like a guest on to talk about something specific
Yeah.
or something. But we don't want to just do, hey, man,
What are you?
what's your favorite
bad
food?
at?
What are you bad at?
What's your pet peeves? What are you like? How's your day?
Anyway.
What,
Okay, settle down, Matt.
what is your favorite color? Make a whole podcast about what your favorite color
Black's
is.
my favorite color.
It's a shade, not a color.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Anyway, so to move on, also check this out, guys. Ready?
Ben said,
Whoa!
listen to Charlotte Dos Santos' album. It's super good. I know, man.
We know. We've been there.
That's really good. Nice, feel good, groovy. Fuck yeah.
Can move over. We gotta fucking. Or what way do we gotta? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, this way. So this week we've decided to talk about, kind of the way that like mediums of entertainment have evolved. So kind of the comparison between the analog age and the digital age of not just music, but like music and photography,
Everything.
and movies, just
Everything.
entertainment and art,
I think just
in
life.
general. and
Not
just
even
yeah,
just
even just life.
entertainment. Just fucking like literally everything.
But kind of focusing on the things that we're involved with, which
Yeah.
is art and music.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, if we're being honest, we weren't really around in the days of digital fucking art. Or not digital, analog, fucking blah, 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 you know, all that shit. We were born in the digital era, you know? But, no, I don't want to say recently. Like,
well, man, we were kind of born in the like, beginning of the digital era. Like, as it started.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like, my fucking, whenever I was a kid, my parents had a fucking, like, CRT TV, you know, we had that shit, and we had, like, a record player, no fucking nothing, you know.
Or, like, CDs or tapes.
Walkmans.
Yeah. Man, even professional photographers were still shooting film in 1999. Like,
yeah,
digital wasn't developed enough yet.
When did digital, like, start?
The first digital camera was actually made in the 70s or the 80s, but it was, like remember the first computer and it, like, took up, like, a whole room? It's, like, same kind of vibe, man. The first digital camera was, like, fucking giant.
You know, I think about that all the time. I'm like, this phone, like, that I have in my fucking hand is, like, more powerful than that computer that took up an entire fucking, like, room.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that crazy? Like, that's pretty crazy when you fucking...
Or really even if you think about, like, like, computers, like the, the Turing machine. There was Alan, I think I'm talking about the right thing. Have you seen Imitation Game?
No.
Basically, like, the first, like, iteration of a computer was the Turing machine, developed by Alan Turing in World War II, and it was used to decipher, like, cryptic messages sent by the Nazis. And so I forget what it's called, but the Nazis had this machine that they used to send messages, and it was, like, coded. But every single day, the codes would change, and then they'd have the machine they had would decipher the changed code.
Yeah.
So they developed a machine that it was basically a computer that figured out really quickly how to decipher the code.
Yeah.
And so it basically won the war for the Allies because they could figure out what the Germans were planning.
Cool.
Stuff.
Do you know what the Turing test is?
No.
The Turing test is...
Oh, is that the Scientology test?
No, it's
not.
It's
What's that one?
The Turing test is if you pass the Turing test, or if the Turing test is passed, it means that an artificial intelligence has gotten so advanced that you can't distinguish it from human consciousness.
Oh, wow.
That's called the Turing test.
Has anything passed the Turing test?
I don't know. I think so. I think it has.
Crazy.
Anyways, I watched Ex Machina, and it got fucking right into that shit, man.
Wow.
But Turing test. So, anyways, fucking look at that. Look how far we've come.
Yeah.
Less than 100 years.
And I feel like there's a lot of advantages to all the technological advancements we've made, like, but there's also a lot of disadvantages, and I feel like they're overlooked a lot of the time.
Yeah. I mean, I think that, like, it's not even a recent thing of people, like, enjoying, you know, the analog stuff or the older things as opposed to fucking modern technology. It's like, it's just not the same, right? That's what I always heard for most of my life from my parents, from whoever, is it's just not the same.
Yeah, it's not as engaging, or it's not as...
Yeah, it's not engaging. It's not as much of an experience.
Exactly. It's too easy to take for granted because it's so accessible.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy, and which is, like, nice, right? That's cool.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Exactly.
Fucking look at your car, man. Backup cameras. That shit's crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's so convenient.
Dude, Netflix, you don't have to, like, if you decide you want to watch a movie at 3 a.m, you don't have to wait till tomorrow for the video store to open.
You just fucking go.
Right.
You just go to your
that's
couch.
a good thing and a bad thing, because if you have to wait till tomorrow to watch that movie, you're going to get excited to watch that movie.
That's true.
And you're probably going to enjoy the experience of watching that movie more because it was something you got to look forward to, and it was a planned thing, you know?
It's not instant gratification.
And that's, I think, across every medium, whether it be music, photography, movies, art.
Yeah.
Literally anything, man.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
It kind of in a way ruins the art form in a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's true. I mean, Man, I remember renting video games, fucking
Movies.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Fucking renting a video game for like a week. It's like, oh shit, I only have a week to play this
You gotta
game.
play it, exactly.
And I played the game for a week, and I was like, damn, that shit was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
But now I gotta return it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Instead of just like buying now. God, fucking PlayStation Plus. It's like fucking 4 free games a month.
Yeah, they're just
and then they're just there. You can just buy it.
Yeah, man, I'm on Game Pass. Like, there's 1,000 games that I can just start playing at any time. You don't even have to download them anymore. You can stream games. You can just start playing a game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like,
and that's cool. Like, that's
cool,
kind of
right?
awesome. But it's also, I feel like it makes you not appreciate it as much.
Yeah, it's like when I first started getting into vinyl records, and I just was talking to my parents, like, it's so cool. Like, fucking these records are just like really cool. It's just an interesting way to listen to music, and it's more of an experience. It's physical. It's right.
Exactly.
And
you read the inserts.
You get the liner notes. You get all that shit.
Exactly.
And my parents were like, I remember they had a fucking iPod. They're like, I fucking think that this is cool. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because in their generation, you know,
they wanted that. They dreamed
that's what
about
they wanted.
having it. Yeah,
and that's what they have now. And now it's like we're so deprived of that experience. This reminds me of a conversation I had with my grandmother actually the other day, because I was talking about how, I don't know, you can literally do everything on your phone. It's like she fucking just chills and reads the newspaper
on her phone.
So I'm like,
you can watch.
She
reads
like
it
physically, and I'm just like.
Cool.
And she doesn't have a phone, like a cell phone or anything. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I just was telling her, like, you can do all this crazy ass shit on your fucking phone.
Mm-hmm.
Play video games. You can watch movies. You can fucking take pictures. You can read the news. You can you can do literally like everything. Matt, what's your earring? I don't know, man. It's just it's an earring.
Just like shit dangling out of his ear.
Anyways.
Yeah, way to contribute to the conversation,
Marcus. Way to contribute
Marcus.
to the conversation, Marcus. You fucking idiot. It's like, you know, you can literally do anything on your phone, is my point.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's super convenient.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff is not like new. We're not really breaking fucking new ground here in saying this, but it's like, it's just kind of shitty. And I feel like that not in part, that's like is entirely the reason why people resort to older technologies.
Yeah, and
you know,
just it's nice to be able to slow down and just kind of just take it in, you know? Just
basically,
we're always rushing through life, like, need this right now, get it right now, do it quickly, and
yeah,
you know, like, pull up an album on here. It's like, it feels better when you slow down and really just take it in and appreciate it.
Yeah.
And for what it is. And also the excitement and the build up and the anticipation of having to wait for things.
Yeah.
Makes it better. It's more exciting. It makes it more exciting and more rewarding when you get it.
One thing that I find really like embodies the resorting to older technology is fucking like analog music gear. And like synths and stuff. It's like, cause fucking, I have the Arturia fucking V collection, which is crazy. The sounds are super sick, and it's like, but again, it's like out of convenience. There's like a fucking billion of them. There's like a billion synth sounds. Like you could never have enough synth sounds. Like you could literally, you're set for the rest of your life for sounds. From this one thing that you can buy.
You can get anything.
You can get anything you want. However, I recently just bought like a fucking analog synth because it's like, it's hands-on. That's the thing that I found was most important, because I'd find myself just like, I want a nice synth sound for whatever I'm doing. And I'm scrolling through sounds for, and then it just goes by for fucking ever. And it's like, wow, it's been 45 minutes. I haven't even chosen a fucking sound. It's like this thing, big chungus ass fucking weird looking thing with knobs all over it, and I gotta individually twist every knob to get the sound, but it's like you're in control.
But and that forces you to learn how.
That forces you to learn, and it forces you to just like be engaged.
Exactly. limitations inspire creativity, and that's the perfect example.
It's
of
true.
That.
It's true. Like, fucking the story of fucking Madlib recording half of fucking Mad Villainy on a Fisher Price fucking record player.
How many times did you just say fuck in that sentence?
Fucking. It's the beers, bro. The beers make me say fuck.
The no fucking parking fucking
Fucking
podcast.
pod, fucking cast, fucking talking fucking about fucking Madlib.
Yeah.
A Fisher Price record player. Like, there's a picture on it of it on the internet. It's like, it's the fucking
It's a
shittiest.
toy. It's a toy.
Yeah.
It's literally a children's toy.
And but like, I don't know, he made bangers because he was just like, fucking, just
Because he made it work, exactly. And I'm sure having that limitation, inspired him to use that to his advantage.
Yeah.
Use those limitations to his advantage.
It's like going to a restaurant where you have a million choices. You're like, what the fuck do I get? Where it's like, if you go to a place and it's like hamburger, hot dog, you're getting a hamburger, a hot dog. You're not getting a million variations.
Along that vein, I actually watched a Vsauce video about this, where basically he went out in public and he had jelly beans. And for the first half of this social experiment, he brought a dish of 50 different jelly bean flavors. And he got them. He said, you pick the flavor that you want. One, the subjects always took way longer to choose, and then they'd have it, and then he'd ask them, so what did you are you happy with your choice, or do you regret it? And they would go, oh, well, it was okay, but maybe I'm thinking now I wanted to get the watermelon instead of the blueberry. I think that might have been better. And then the second half, he went out and he just had red jelly beans or a blue jelly bean. And he said, pick a jelly bean. You can have red or blue. And then he'd ask him the same question. Are you happy with your choice? And go, yeah, I'm pretty happy with my choice. I normally prefer flavors that are red than ones that are blue, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like blue jelly beans, but I love red jelly beans. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And so they literally were happier with having less choices.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I'm happier to use this fucking synth that, like, half the sounds, like, to get a good sound, you really have to fuck with it. And, like, sometimes you get a sound that's just, like, I wouldn't ordinarily use, but, it works and it's unique, and I had to do it, so, like, fuck it.
Yeah, it's nice to stumble across these things back. So.
Yeah. Ben asks, is this going to be on Spotify? Yes. It is going to be on Spotify.
But also on YouTube.
It's also going to be on YouTube. The video. Get our epic layout.
Yeah. You guys don't have to fucking stay for the entire live stream if you want to listen to the podcast. You can watch.
But you also
later.
can if you want.
But we're just doing it anyway. Yeah. Back to that point. I don't have any hardware synths, unfortunately, but I do try to just use one or two software synths, and instead of picking presets, I
fuck with it.
Move the knobs and the
twist them.
Yeah.
Also, I fucking hate, like, twisting knob with a fucking mouse. It's like,
well, map them to your MIDI keyboard.
Or I just have a synth now, and I can just use that, and it's, like, legit. It's legit, and I just motherfucking bye, Ben.
See ya.
But, like, I don't know. It's way better to just fucking sit there and knob actually does shit. It's like, I don't know. I found there's one synth on the Arturia collection in particular that's, like, so complicated. I'm pretty sure it's, like, the modular one. It's, like, the big modular one with all the fuck. It's, like,
but I'm
you have to scroll the fuck through it, and there's, like, 500 knobs, 500 different little fucking VCOs, different, like, fucking things you can plug the cord into. And it's like, I don't even know where to begin with this shit. But it's like, I don't know. I think if you had it in person, like physically, I think you would honestly.
Oh, of course I would, but I just I can't afford.
Well, yeah, one. But it's like, even still, my little fucking synth that has just a couple knobs. I prefer it.
Yeah,
and it's easier to figure out, and it's cool, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same way I prefer using my pedals for effects than loading up digital effects.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice to turn the press the buttons and turn the knobs and shit, man. It's fun.
You know what? Why do they call it electric guitar and acoustic guitar? Why isn't it analog guitar? Why?
Because I feel like analog is like
Analog
it
guitar.
has to do with like electronics.
Oh, it's analog. It's analog guitar.
It's not.
It's analog.
Bro, electric guitar is analog.
No, it's electric. And acoustic guitar is analog.
Like
Just like our cigarette is analog jewel. Analog vape.
bro, like your synth is electric. It's still analog.
No.
It's not a digital electric guitar.
It's different.
It's not, bro.
It's different.
You're still
Analog
stupid.
guitar. Electric car. Analog car. Why don't they call? Well, I don't know.
Digital car.
Digital car.
It's not, bro. It doesn't have
Analog
to do.
car.
It doesn't work that
It's
way.
electric.
It's
and it's
digital
analog.
versus analog. It's is it a computer or not?
It's a camper is an electric house. This is an analog house. Log cabin, analog house.
Our serious conversation has descended into chaos.
That's the no parking way. And now we have one viewer on the podcast.
And it's you.
It's all because of me. It's all my fault.
You ran them away.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking tube amp versus solid state amp.
Yeah.
Tube amp's way better.
Of course.
It's way cooler.
Not always though.
Most of the time.
My favorite amp's a solid state.
What?
Jazz Course.
Honestly, man, fucking overrated, bro. So overrated. It's overrated as fuck. It is. Sounds like pretty
Dude,
cool.
you know it's
but
overrated. Blues Juniors.
I like those. It's just a nice, good, solid, good sounding amp.
Yeah, it's alright, but I mean, it's like
Sounds good.
it's alright.
All those Fender amps sound the fucking same. Basically. Amp doesn't matter.
No.
It literally doesn't matter. I
agree.
find that
It
amp...
kind of does, but as
Not
long as
really.
it's like passes the threshold of good, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like as long as it's not... You're not playing a fucking Spider, fucking Line 6 Spider, then like you're good.
But even though like the big ones are pretty good,
Not really.
they're all right.
No, they're not.
Chris
They're
has one
bad,
in his
bro.
studio.
A line like a Spider,
Yeah.
Line 6, like it's loud, but it
No, like you
sucks.
can. Yeah, like the little one sucks and like it has dumb effects, but like
the big one has dumb effects too.
it's like an okay. It looks dumb and it's silly, but like I've heard recordings that he's done with that. Like
Yeah, I
that are
mean, like
really good.
theoretically, you could record something good.
Yeah,
with it.
and I mean
But,
it's
like-
not a Fender amp, but like
Fender amps are
just
way better.
they're just like I feel like we're biased because we it's like
I have one, bro. I have
yeah,
one.
and I've played through it too, and it's like I've heard way worse amps. The effects are kind of like over the top and like
They're trash.
and the thing's ugly,
They're garbage.
but it has like okay tone. Like if you just pump a clean tone through it, it has a good balance of lows, mids, and highs. I've played through amps that just can't hit like there's just no low frequencies
like
to
the
them.
fucking ones that like come with like
Yeah,
those,
dude.
Yeah,
like,
but those are like worth $50.
yeah, but in a Line 6 is I feel like for the $200 that you pay for that, you're getting value.
I think they suck, man. I
Yeah,
hate
but
it.
also you now have an $800 amp.
And it's just so good
But
compared
it's-
to it.
But it's it's probably about 4 times better than your
Yeah.
Line 6 amp.
I'd say it's like 40 times better.
If a Line 6 was $1,200, I'd be like, it's a piece of shit.
You remember that one that Jesse had? That was Line 6.
I hate those more than the Line 6 Spiders, dude. Those things are stupid. There's no knobs on it. You have to go in the app.
Oh yeah, yeah. That shit's dumb. Whoever thought of that, I'm out of the shot. Whoever thought of that, fucking idiot. Seriously.
Not good.
Apps for fucking guitar amps and shit, there's like pedals where this still relates to the conversation of fucking analog versus like digital. It's like pedals where you need to go on the app to like change things. It's like that's now at the point that it's just extremely convoluted. so fucking convoluted.
Yeah, it's
like
too much.
And it's not like, I'm sure there's a lot of freedom there, but like, oh my god, it's like,
and we can
I
take
could
this
not be
conversation-
fucking bothered to go on an
Exactly.
app to fucking change a
Dude.
goddamn effect on my. It's like, fuck.
You can
no.
take this conversation outside of music, and literally every single fucking thing, everything has like a more complicated version. Bluetooth light bulbs. I thought that shit was cool. I'm fucking over it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I want to fucking dim the light bulb. I gotta sign into the fucking app.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Why can't there just be a button? It's
Dude,
dim.
I had one. I didn't get like the Philips Hue. I got like an off-brand one
Yeah,
because
that's
the
what I got
Philips
in
Hue
there.
ones are like fucking $80, and then like this other one was like 20. So I was like, give me that one. So I took it, and you have to sign into the app and connect it, and then while it's connecting to your phone, it fucking blinks. It
Yeah,
blinks,
they all-
and then you're like,
The Philips one does that too.
yeah, but this one would just randomly disconnect because I wouldn't fucking change the color in like months without
See,
changing it.
I don't even give a fuck about changing the color anymore.
Me
I
neither.
never change the color.
I did like 5 times, and I was like, this is, I don't care. I just,
It's never the right vibe to just
Well-
be sitting in like purple. Like
it is sometimes, but like I had it in my bedroom as the main light, and also the thing that really bothered me is that I'd have it purple because I'm fucking, I don't know, doing something fucking stupid in my bedroom. I don't know. And then I'd go in the next day, or like I wake up and turn the light on, and it's purple. Like I go in to go to bed the next day, and it's fucking purple, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I can't see anything.
And then you gotta go on your
You
phone.
gotta go on the app, and then it's like, oh, you're signed out, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, dude. Just give me a fucking light. I don't
Exactly.
care.
So that's like I have these Bluetooth bulbs, and I barely use I just have them so that they just turn on in a warm white. Occasionally
Yeah.
I'll sign on to like dim them and stuff, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just took the bulb out, and it's like somewhere.
yeah,
Don't-
yeah.
Don't even use it.
I would just rather have like a regular like fluorescent
Yeah,
like warm light
I just hate.
with just a dimmer switch.
Yeah.
like
I hate the just like white fucking LED.
yeah,
like
like
that's
hospital lights.
that's bad. Like
Yeah.
in any it's bad. I fucking hate it. It's just like, I don't know what it is, but it's like,
It's just cold. Dude.
you know how whenever you're like really bored and you just feel tired, like you're just tired because you're so
Yeah.
bored. That's like, that has that effect on me. Like I see that light and I just get that feeling like of just boredom, fatigue, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Everything's just like
But
so.
this, I don't know, warm light. Maybe warm light like reminds you of the sun or something, and it's, you know,
Yeah. and it's
subconsciously it's
fucking-
warm. It feels warm and nice. That one's cold and brutal.
Yeah. Like and white light like makes you look ugly. Like
Mm.
it really accentuates all the fucking shit on your face.
It
and
does.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah.
It just well, you can see everything so clearly
Yeah.
in it, but yeah, again, fucking, it's gone too far. Now it just looks like fucking bullshit. Now all these lights just suck,
Mhm.
right? Everything, all these technological advancements just suck, and now the technical advancements are just killing the planet at this point.
That and also I wanted to get into this too today. They're also like ruining our mental health
That's true. Oh yeah.
and just like dividing people and like there's so many like social media and like our access to information,
Yeah.
whether it be correct information or incorrect information.
Yeah.
It's just too easy, man.
It's all
Think
fucking
about if
right there.
COVID happened in the 60s. They would have just gone on the news and said, hey, there's a disease, you have to wear masks now. And there wouldn't be anybody who thought that was stupid and disagreed would have gone downtown and stood on a milk crate and gone, COVID isn't real. And everyone would have went, that guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But when you post it on Facebook,
And then people are like,
whoa, it easily influenced people. Like, it
Yeah.
just,
but other than that, other than the spread of misinformation, it's like that's, yeah. And another thing, again, none of this is like, we're not breaking boundaries here, but it's like fucking TikTok, YouTube, all this shit, man. It's like we were talking about this yesterday. It's like
Yeah.
quick dopamine rush. Like you watch a fucking TikTok, you're like, nice TikTok, next TikTok. Oh, sick. Next
Yeah.
TikTok. And it's just like,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you can't absorb all that shit, and like you're just I don't know, it fucks with you for real.
Dude, we're not designed to be given that much information at a time. Like we can't, like our brains aren't built that way to absorb so much information.
Yeah.
Or to like have such instant like dopamine rushes and stuff. That's like, so you can be, if you're scrolling fucking TikTok for like 2 hours and you're just getting fed all this dopamine and so much stimulation,
afterwards you're gonna be like,
you're gonna feel depressed.
You're a zombie.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know what the fuck to do.
It's nothing. There's nothing rewarding about that. You should have to work to feel good. If
true.
That makes sense.
You know what? This is a totally different example, but if you're playing video games, and a lot of video games these days, like fucking Far Cry and COD and shit, you just go massacre literally everything, and you just go through the game, and it's easy as fuck, and you're like, wow, nice game, COD, woo. But then you play Elden Ring, it takes you like, or like fucking any of those games, and it's like, it takes you like fucking 50 tries to beat a fucking boss. Yeah. So you beat a boss, and you're like, yeah!
Yeah, it feels good.
Know? Or in anything. Like, exactly. That's just an obscure example, but it's like, anything. You fucking work hard, you get the fucking results.
You get the results.
It's like if you just get something for just
nothing. Like, yeah, you just
it ain't cool. It's even just like, I don't know, if you win the lottery, it's like the chances are just so low. You feel accomplished in winning it. It's like cool.
Yeah.
If you're like,
I was gonna say, dude, I don't shit on winning the lottery.
No, I'm not shitting on that.
I would love to win the lottery.
But it's like there has to be like stakes. There needs to be stakes. I feel like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just like with fucking, I don't know, with a lot of things in life where it's like I could fail. If I succeed, though, I will be so fucking satisfied. Exactly. Or it's just like I had to just work so hard to get this. Now I'm fucking satisfied.
Even if you had to work like a minimal, like if you had to barely work for something, but you still had to like do something to get it. Like go to the movie store.
Yeah.
You still feel better about watching that movie.
Yeah, than just putting it on Netflix. Exactly. And also like, what was it? I fucking just completely forgot about it. God damn. My train of thought.
Sorry.
Really ruined. No, it's not your fault. It's just.
You're just an idiot.
I'm just dumb. You talk about something, it's going to come back to me.
Okay. Well, I don't want to. Can I change the subject?
No, it's the same subject. It's
the same subject, but like within.
It's like about working hard for something and getting it.
Oh.
Fuck, man.
Well, I wanted to talk about.
I remember. Okay, it's like whenever I had a job once where I worked at a restaurant, and I fucking, I'm not going to name the restaurant, but I was like the only person who worked there at the time, like per my shift. I would just sit there at the cash, and if someone wanted a fucking lobster roll, I'd fucking make it for them, right? But that place was so goddamn dead. I never, like, the days were boring. It was like fucking so, just, it was tough, okay? And then I had so many people just be, because like I just sat there. I literally started just bringing a book to work and just fucking reading it. And then like a customer would come in and be like, oh, hey, like, what do you want? And then I'd give them their shit, and then I'd fucking sit back down and read my goddamn book. But it's like, everyone I knew was like, oh my God, that job must be so fucking awesome. That must be a great job because like you do nothing. And I'm like, how the fuck is that a good job? That's not a fucking good job. And when people are like, wow, that job sounds really easy, it's like, I don't want a job that's easy. I don't want a job that's hard though. It's like, I want a job that challenges me and that's engaging. It's like, it's the same thing though, where it's like
but you want it to be gratifying. You want
it's like if I'm just getting paid for just fucking literally sitting there, it's like, yeah, it's easy, but like, fuck, man, I just sat there being like, holy fuck, the things I could be doing with my day right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even, I don't eat like at other jobs where it's at least like busy and hard. You don't have to think about that. You don't sit there and just think about how you're not doing anything with your life.
And the time probably just crashed.
Time just fucking was slowed down to a fucking crawl. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't think a job just being easy because you just get to fucking sit there. That's like not a good job at all. That's not satisfying whatsoever.
Of course it's not a good job. It's a terrible job.
It's like you need a job that challenges you and that you are engaged with and like happy to do.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But it's like the same fucking thing, man. It's like instant. Like I sat there and I got fucking paid.
Which is, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it was
guess.
cool. Like, I was getting money for just sitting there, but I
Yeah.
fucking was like, God damn it.
Yeah, it's boring and unproductive. If you could,
I had 2 other jobs that summer, and both other jobs were extremely demanding.
2?
Yeah. Pressure washing.
Oh, right.
And the 2 other jobs were extremely demanding compared to this one, and I honestly just preferred them. Because at least I was fucking doing something.
Yeah. And also at your other jobs, you had people to talk to. You were just sitting at Dave's Lobster like alone, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'd have another dude there, but like, there was literally a day where we were so bored, we fucking started trapping flies in a glass, and we started trapping the same flies in the same glass. So there's like 7 flies in one glass.
You
and
were
just,
trying
like,
to get as many
flicking the
flies
in one glass.
as you could.
And there was like 6. Then we were just like flicking the glass.
Man,
and
that's
we,
like sadistic.
put
What
a piece
the
of
fuck?
lobster in and just see what the fuck they do, and like pour something in and just see what would happen. And
You
yeah.
fucking sadistic bastard.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was the funnest part. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's the other thing about TikTok is like
Oh.
you
Yeah.
don't even know what you're getting. Like you just going through.
It's just random.
Like Alexia just said, like like you'll be scrolling through, and one moment you get like a funny video, and then the next one you get like one about a school shooting or about a
yeah.
like that's just like really not good for you. Like could you like if you're watching the news, like they don't give you a story about oh, a new baby animal was born at the zoo.
Or
and
they
it's
don't
really
they don't fucking
cute.
talk about the school shooting that just happened and then have a fucking comedy special immediately after.
Exactly.
It's
That's what
like-
that's what I'm saying.
It's like it's
Like there's no way that that's good for your brain.
no. Just like look at that shit and just be like, yeah, by the way, 20 people died in a school shooting like 2 fucking days ago, and then the next one's just like
yeah.
something really
Exactly.
stupid. It's like
I can't get into TikTok. And I
bro,
don't
it's
really want to.
addicting. Don't
Like,
do
people
it.
keep being like,
Seriously.
Everything you see on Instagram is just what was on TikTok like 7 days ago.
It's true, but it's like
But also, I don't scroll through Instagram that much either. My
Yeah.
my social media vice is Reddit. I'll just scroll through Reddit forever. But at least I feel like I have a choice of what I'm seeing.
yeah, but Reddit's also fucked too because you can go on there and post like literally anything.
Yeah, but also you choose what you see.
That's true. You can choose more or less what you see.
Like if you're into
There's a lot of
photography, you
there's
just
a lot of
follow.
fucked ass communities on Reddit.
Yeah,
though.
but you don't have to go near them.
Yeah, I
There's
know,
a lot
but
of
I'm just
fucked-ass
talking about-
communities on the planet Earth.
talking about
dude.
Reddit in general.
Yeah,
You know,
man, those same things are on Instagram and TikTok. The algorithm isn't
like-
choosing them for you.
yeah. I feel
Same
Reddit is the least like regulated. You know.
No, 4chan's. the least
Well, yeah,
regulated.
that too. Fucking Jesus.
Lots of
I
subreddits
forget
get
that
banned.
4chan is like exists.
Yeah, and it's like huge.
Yeah. Shit's fucking weird, man. It's like dark web fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking wasn't no dark web back in the age of analog, eh?
No,
It was just cults.
just the dark. The
There's
dark.
just a dark
yeah.
planet.
Yeah, the black market still exists, and it just moved online.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, moral of the story is like, there's been so many great things that have happened from technological advancements.
But the thing about it all is, about all the advancements in technological advancements, like, most of them are just out of the sake of fucking convenience.
Exactly. I feel like all of the negative things were like
That it was an afterthought.
exactly. We
And
realized
that's
these
like,
things
of
after.
course it was. Like, that's, I don't think a dude who invented the iPhone thought any of this shit would happen. Like, Steve Jobs didn't fucking think about
Yeah.
any of this shit.
Or like
Like,
when Facebook was invented, it's the same. Like,
yeah.
like I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg was like, I want to be able to connect people. And
Yeah.
people.
He was like, fuck it. Dude, Amazon started as fucking, he just mailed, it was a way for him to mail books to his friends.
exactly.
That's how it started.
Anything that gets as big as Facebook or Amazon or
Something's bound to be fucked about
exactly. Of course there is.
it. Yeah.
And I feel like just us as a society need to kind of take a step back and like look at those things and
Yeah.
think about how we want to interact with things like that.
Yeah.
That's why I like shooting film photography, because I love just how I have to think like, oh, I only have this many pictures left, and I love
Be more creative about
exactly, and I love the excitement of getting the pictures back, and
and
how hands on it is. I have to advance the film myself.
It's
you know,
cool. It's an experience. It's like taking a goddamn record out of the sleeve, putting it on the thing, turning it on, putting the needle down. It's like
it
cool.
makes you take a step back and appreciate it and slow down.
Exactly.
And I think the moral of the story is we should all
just slow down.
Like take a second and just appreciate the things that you like, and really, you know, embrace it, and you know, even if you like, I'm not saying you have to go and buy a record player, buy all your favorite albums on vinyl, but maybe,
or if you play piano, you need to go buy a fucking synth.
A synth, yeah.
No.
But maybe just like, you know, don't take for granted how easy it is to do those things, and maybe if you're listening to your favorite album, look it up on Wikipedia and read about it. And
or
learn
maybe
about the art.
If you are uninspired in a musical sense or in any sort of sense, just try to limit yourself. Try to, like, some jam sessions I've had with people who I've had like the most fun with. It's like we fucking just took like a shitty out-of-tune guitar and plugged it into like a shitty ass amp and like rammed up the distortion, and then like dude has a fucking, I don't know. It's like you can really just accomplish more than you think with that. It's like the thing with all those, you don't need it to accomplish anything. Really, it doesn't help in the end. Like, it's all up here. Everything, all that shit's up here, bro. If you're taking a good picture, it ain't about the camera. It's about this. It's about the eye. If you're trying to make good music, it ain't about your guitar or your fucking synth. It's about just like how you play it.
I mean, it is, but that comes first.
Yeah, more than anything. Like,
more than anything.
You could fucking dudes use like fucking shitty, cheap ass instruments and just like rip those. Like, as long as they can make it sound good, it's about how you make it sound.
Exactly.
It's like if you know, I don't know. I always find that works for me. It's like if I'm feeling super uninspired, I will just like do something I normally would not do, basically. And then it's like, okay,
puts you out of your comfort zone.
I gotta do something different, of course. Right?
Yep.
Fuck it. That's how you do it.
Exactly.
Well,
on that note, thank you guys. It's been sick, dude. Everything worked.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So this will be up on YouTube. We'll put it up tonight, and it'll be up on Spotify and Apple tonight too. So
yeah. So fucking give us some goddamn feedback. Gonna have some guests coming on soon, I think.
And maybe we'll try streaming this on YouTube next week and just
get you all to tune in there. See
give
what
that
you
a
think.
go. If I think people might like that better than Instagram, especially because you can like pull it up it's easier to pull it up on your like computer or something if you want to do that. And you can. Yeah. But cue the music.
Mad Chris signing off. Bye, guys. Mad Chris signing off.